Once upon a time, in a magical place where the sky shimmered in pinks, oranges, and purples, and the rivers flowed with colors instead of water, there lived a little bunny named Tilda. Tilda had snowy white fur, curious round eyes, and a green scarf she wore in every season. She lived in a cozy little house carved into the trunk of a giant talking tree. This land, known as the Kingdom of Colors, was unlike anywhere else. The trees bore fruit that giggled when you picked them, the flowers sang soft lullabies at sunset, and butterflies left behind tiny sparkles wherever they flew. But the most special day in this kingdom was the Festival of Flying Bubbles. Every spring, thousands of magical bubbles would rise from the rainbow lakes and float into the sky. Inside each bubble was a tiny gift, a melody, a scent, a childhood memory, or a little sparkle of laughter. All the creatures of the kingdom would gather on the hills to watch this magnificent dance of color and joy. Tilda was especially excited this year. She woke up early, brushed her ears, and ran to the top of the hill with her friends, Pip the blue butterfly, Dodo the chubby hedgehog, and Coco the wise old crow. They laid down a soft blanket, shared colorful muffins, and watched the bubbles rise into the sky like floating dreams. "Look at that one." Tilda pointed to a heart-shaped bubble glowing in soft lavender light. "Make a wish," whispered Pip, landing gently on Tilda's nose. Tilda closed her eyes and wished, "I wish the colors of our land always stay bright and beautiful." The day was filled with laughter, music, and joy. But that night, a strange silence crept into the kingdom. The sky dimmed earlier than usual, and the stars looked dull. The next morning, Tilda opened her eyes and gasped. Everything was gray. The flowers had stopped singing. The rivers were now pale and lifeless. The sky was a sad shade of gray, and even the butterflies had lost their shimmer. It was as if the heart of the land had faded overnight. Tilda ran outside and called for her friends. Dodo was already awake, rubbing his eyes in disbelief. Pip's wings were pale, and Coco looked toward the sky with deep worry in his eyes. Suddenly, a soft light appeared above them. It was Queen Daisy, the gentle ruler of the Kingdom of Colors. She spoke through a glowing cloud. "Dear children of the kingdom, the colors have been stolen by the shadows of silence. Only a brave heart and a kind soul can bring them back. The journey will be long and filled with trials, but hope lies with the one who dares to begin." Tilda looked at her friends. She was just a little bunny, but something inside her said, "I must go." And so, with a flutter of wings, a roll of tiny feet, and a brave little heart, Tilda and her friends took the first step toward a magical journey, a journey to bring back the colors.